There was a veritable lava flow of how did this happen perplexity among the mandarins of the American press last week. The shocked faces of the Washington Illuminati the day after offered one of the few real delights of a strange and wild campaign. Now, to their good, many of the mighty organs of enlightenment from the New York Times to NPR were willing to fess up and ask the hard question on air, how did we get it wrong? A question that easily follows, though, and a better one, is how should or could they avoid the same vast error again? There are a few quite direct answers to that. First, if a point of view, or a political candidate for that matter, is congenial to a reporter's point of view, treat both with more hesitation. Be cautious that a view lining up with your own doesn't distort or warp the reporting of the other candidate's views, which do not. Because a party or a candidate matches your temperament or outlook, do not presume your outlook or the candidate's has to be right, and therefore has to be an inevitable winner. Vote how you feel, report what you see. There is a difference. The press in general should not take urban or city mentalities as the whole of a great country's way of looking at issues. Cities are not automatically more informed than towns, or vice versa for that matter, but towns don't have media headquarters in them. Always balance the city view with the town view and make it a point of honor to learn the one you do not know. Instead of polls, try consulting people, and especially people who inhabit places and hold perspectives that are truly different from your own. In future, reporters should not write off the evidence of their senses. The scale and enthusiasm of Trump's rallies were not numbers on a board. They were a daily living poll. Another consideration, Twitter is not a conduit of enlightenment. Dividing a national mood from the preeminent gladiators of Twitter and social media is fishing in a dry, dusty, angry well. Twitter feeds and blog rants are frequently dogfights or echo chambers for partisans and provocateurs. Put down the iPhone, shun the Reddits and BuzzFeeds, and go old-fashioned. Talk to people. Assume them to be at least as sophisticated as you are, and though this may be frightening, possibly even more clever. Don't turn down the message from parallel events. There was Brexit, but months ago, which conclusively demonstrated a gap between press perception and people perception. On Tuesday night last week, what we got from most media was Brexit, the US edition. Finally, all polls but one are pretend polls. They measure a fiction, what people will do before they actually do that thing. The poll that counts never reveals itself till the count, the election. Less speculation, more facts, and the world would be a quieter place. For The National, I'm Rex Murphy.